Hello, welcome once again. We previously looked at how to post a job to SmartBAS, how to carry out recruitment, and now we're going to look at how to enter employees. For example, the current existing employees, you don't need to uh, subject them to recruitment. So how do you enter existing employees? How do you update their profiles? And how do you manage their documents? This is what we'll look at. So as you can see, once you populate, now the dashboard is showing something. If you remember earlier when we were doing the high-level presentation, there was literally nothing. But now you get to see the numbers increment as you post. On employees, you get to see, like right now, I have 4 males, and then they are all in human resource, and then all of them are active in terms of employment. So as you begin to make changes, you begin to see this reflecting. So we've already looked at recruitment. Now let's look at employee management. So we recruited Michael Banda from a recruitment process, and then the other three were added from here. So you click on add new employee, then you can populate the existing employees. Here you assign the employees who have an account. The employee who has an account with SmartBAS, you assign them, and you can only assign one user account to an employee. So once you've updated here, you can save, then you'll be able to see the information like it's showing here. For the ones recruited, you can edit any of them. You can edit from here, and then you just update the information. As you can see, this account. So if I want to assign it to someone else, I can say not assigned, then assign it to another person. So this is how you add employees and edit employee accounts. Then you can print a profile for an employee. So this is how the profile looks like. If you remember, earlier on if you remember, we added the logo and everything. So our reports will always come out like this. So if we save this profile, this is how the profile appears. So you can have these profiles for a number of employees. You can also export these details to Excel. These are the employee profiles or employees that you have. You can export them to Excel and do whatever you may want to do. On the management of documents, um, after you've entered, you are able to upload all the relevant documents for a particular employee. So all you do is now you have 4 employees, you just select the employee, and then the existing documents will show up like you can see now. And alternatively, you can upload the the documents from here. And once you've uploaded, you can view this section here. You can view that particular document. You don't always need to download it. So you can click on view, and then if you want to have space, you can do that and just read through the employee documents. You can zoom out like that. If you remember, these are interview results. These are candidate results, which you can print out, which you can print out from our previous video to show how the results came out. So you can view like that. You can come back. So you can view all the documents for different employees. So you will only be able to see different documents here for different employees like that. So you can view different different documents like that you can upload. So this is how you are able to securely store all employee documents and relevant records securely. Because right now I'm using a super user account. That's why I'm able to do all these things here. Otherwise, you have to give express permission to other users in order for them to upload, view, download, delete, etc., uh, etc., etc. Now that we are able to manage the documentation for employees, how can we utilize SmartBAS to manage employee affairs? So number one, we have leave management here. So under leave management, you can track the leave days for each employee. You can track the leave days. You can always see how many days the person has, so that even um, as you are trying to process their leave days, you see whether they have enough days or not, and things like that. And once you you enter the leave type here, if there is no applicable leave type for you, you can just type it here. This is editable. You can just type if the leave type is not among these particular ones. You can type, then you tick this if this particular leave is deductible from the leave days that uh, the person has. There are some leave days which are not deductible because they are enshrined in the regulations. So you have to apply this uh, accordingly, and you have that to do. So once you enter this, it will not automatically, you can do this. Once this has been entered, you will not automatically deduct the leave days will not automatically be deducted. Someone has to approve here in order for the leave days to actually take effect in the system to be recorded. They'll just be stored and they'll have the status pending. As you can see, these are pending. So once, if you like this one, for example, has requested for 3 days, has 16 days. If you can see here, zero, 0 days, uh, 0 days used. So um, let's say, let's do a quick demo here. Let's say this one has requested for 2 days, right? And it's deductible. Let's say this one is deductible, okay? Because I just want you to see the difference. This one has been approved, and the reason why they use days here is not still showing zero, even though you can see, it's because under this column here, the days are not deductible. But for this one, which has days deductible, if I say this is approved, proceed, then I say okay. So you observe that the days have been deducted. Why? Because this particular leave is going to be deducted from the days that the person has. So if you remember, the person had 6, now they are 14. So this is how you can manage the leave. You can export all the leave days for the staff to Excel, and then you can have a record just for that particular employee's leave days. You can also generate a report just for a particular leave. Maybe you want to show them that your leave is approved. So you can do this. If it's not clear, like you can see the comment here is not clear, you can move this like that so that it's clear. Then you can export like that. And then you have your report. You can give the employee as evidence that your leave days have been approved. You can proceed. So you come out quite quite professional in your operations and dealings. The next thing you can do is you can track attendance. Okay, you can track attendance and time. Um, you may want to pay your employees per day. You can track using this. You just select the employee and then you enter the details here. You say present, absent on leave, and also the time uh, they clocked in and the time they clocked out, and you give comments. And if there's overtime, you can also give the hours, especially for employees that are paid monthly and they work. So you can track all that. You can also produce evidence on a particular day as a report. As usual, you can export this and extract it. You can also extract everything, all the reports, all the days from here in Excel to either if you want to use it or do something else. So you are able to do that. The other thing, well, let me not make this video quite long. So I will I will pause here and then pick it up in the next video. Thank you.